Hi, everyone. We are live. We are so excited to show you guys just a little bit about who we are as Resplendence, and also share with you all our new professor, as well as give you a little bit of information about Tree. With that being said, I'm going to tell you a little bit about who we are. So, Resplendence is an opportunity for us to learn our ancestral language. I've noticed that over the last couple of months and a little bit longer than years, we have been eager to get back to the continent, eager to get back to our ancestral home, eager to know our language, right? Because that was all kind of taken from us. It is a good way for us to bridge and remove some of those borders. And that's why Resplendence was set up to be a virtual language house to remove those borders, right? Our mission is the same. I just mentioned the mission. And in terms of how we do it, we provide 9 standalone classes that any and everyone can be a part of to learn. The great thing is the continent and the African diaspora has over 2,000 languages. That's a lot to learn. Right now, we are teaching Tree and soon to be Swahili. With that being said, I want to introduce you guys to our new professor, Miss Veronica.
Hello, my name is Veronica from Kenya. I am a native Swahili speaker born in Kenya, and I've lived in Kenya all my life. I studied Swahili. I have a degree in Swahili, that is Bachelor of Arts in Swahili. So if you're expecting to learn Swahili, you have the right person, you have the right group of people, and I am ready for you. I have taught Swahili in different levels, and having had taught Swahili to the elementary level, I found it exciting. And since that moment, I decided to take it to a higher level. I have also taught adults at a personal level. I have volunteered to teach Swahili for so long. I have worked on so many projects, translation, that is from English to Swahili. That is what I've been doing as a freelancer. And here I am now, I am teaching Swahili. So welcome, expect to learn more. I'm also expecting to learn. Thank you.
Okay.
Very exciting. I'm so excited. We're again exciting times. We start, so I'm going to actually hand it over to our education director, but we do start our Tree class this Saturday. It's not too late to start. Please send an email to ResplendenceAF, AF stands for Africa, ResplendenceAF at gmail.com if you want to join us this Saturday. Again, it's 9 modules all behind each other, back to back, and we hope you can join us. We do offer sample Tree classes from time to time, and this is one we're about to do now. I would like to go ahead and turn it over to our education director, Professor Opong, so he can tell you about his background and get started with the sample Tree class. Thank you.
Hello, thank you very much, Sheila. So I am Okra Opong from Ghana, a native Asante, as I speak Tree as a native speaker, and also I've been teaching Tree for a while now. So I have a Bachelor of Arts degree in Linguistics, English, and also Tree, and also I have a Master's degree in Linguistics. So I'm a linguist, and basically what I do is to teach and also to learn how language, to analyze language per se. So I've been focusing on my native language, which is Tree, and I've been teaching Tree at all levels, at the high level, advanced Tree, intermediate Tree, and also to non-native speakers of Tree. I'll teach them also proficiency, how to learn the language, how to speak the language, how to interact with Tree people and others. So this is a bit of my background, and I hope to see you guys on Saturday when we start with our first class. And as I move on, today we have a sample class in Tree. So this is what we do this time and time on. And today we'll be talking about basic in Tree, how to check up on someone, how to respond to when somebody is checking up on you, how to mention your name to somebody, how to tell somebody where you're from, and also how to tell somebody who you are, whether you're a native of any language or any country, so to say. So I think I will be moving on to share my screen now, and I'll be using the whiteboard if I can get access to share screen. Okay, so the first one is how to check up on someone. How to check up someone, as in a can or tree. Let me use tree. So we have a simple word that we say as in saying. I'll be using the EE, but that'll be fine. Saying. So this is how to ask how somebody is doing. So how are you? Basically, if you want to ask how are you. So saying is how are you in English. How are you? And we have a very simple response to saying. So if anybody asks you saying, and it's very common in Chi, if you meet anybody outside, the person is likely to mention this word, how are you? So saying. Then just respond by saying, yeah. Yeah. That's great. Yeah. Saying, yeah. So how are you? I'm good. Yeah. Or we have a longer version to yeah, where you can say, me hu ye. Me hu ye. So me hu ye actually translates to my body is good. Me is me, as in I, subject, and also hu is the self, which means the body, and we have the ye, which means good. So if I ask you, how are you, which is in tree at the same, you are likely to say a yeah, which is very acceptable, or mehuye. So we have the shorter version and also the longer version. So if you are not familiar with mehuye, which means my body is okay or good, you can just reply a yeah. So at the same, you say a yeah. So that's about it. So if you meet any native speaker, the person asks you at the same, they can ask you at the same, they say a yeah, simple. Or if you want to go the other way, say mehuye, which translates my body is good. You learn about how to mention your name to somebody. So after saying at the same or yeah, the person might ask you, so what is your name? So what is your name in Chi is within the same. So wo means you, and din is name, and de is the auxiliary, the verb is, and sen is how. So that's our question word can be at the beginning or the end. But in sentences like this, it's at the end. So sen is the what, as in English, sen is what. So let me give the English translation. What is your name? Is your name. What is your name? Then just the answers will be midinde. So me, din, de. Then you mention your name. So me is me, din in Chi is name. So the question will be within the same. Then you just reply by saying midinde. Then you mention your name. So my name is Okra. Midinde Okra. So midinde Okra is in English. My name is Okra.
So in this example, Professor, is woe, is that what in me is my possession?
Yeah, so me is my in this sentence.
Mm-hmm.
So midinde Okra, so my name is, so it's just like a direct word-to-word translation. So me is my, din is name, J is, then Okra is my name. So it's just like the English, so it's word for word. Me is my, name is din, then day is, and the name is Okra. But in some certain sentences, the me can also be I. But in this instance, the me means I. It can be the subject or the object. But in this instance, it's mine. So Midin the Okra, my name is Okra. Then you're likely to say, maybe I come from America, or I come from Ghana, or I stay in Ghana, or I am a Ghanaian. So let's take, I come from Ghana. So I come from America. So I come from America. So I come from America. In Chi is me free America. Me free America. Me free. I know in Swahili they will say me free America, but when you bring a to the America, so we have me free America. And the writings, they are the same. Like, so in Chi, when you have a verb and a pronoun coming together at the subject position, you join them. So in my writing, I will separate a pronoun and a noun, and I'll combine the pronoun and the verb. So me free America. In English, they'll separate the I and the come. But in Chi, we will join the I and the come. So we write me free America. Free is come or come from. So also is I come from America. So I come from America, not I come America. I come from America. So me free America. And then you can also have, take my whiteboard. Let me see if I can erase. Great.
So it would be Mifridi America.
Mifridi America, yeah. So I come from America. I come from America. So I come from America, translate in Chi, Mifridi America. So free in Chi means come from. So if you come from Ghana, you say Mifridi Ghana. If you come from Swahili or Kenya, you say Mifridi Kenya, or Tanzania, Mifridi Tanzania. Then also a follow-up, so if you come from America, you must be you're a native of America. So if you want to say in English, I am an American, or I'm American. In Chi, you say Meye Americani. So I am American. I am an American. So in Chi, you say Meye Americani. And Ni means person in Chi. Meye Americani. So the NI at the end of America, Ni means person. So in Chi, if you want to say you're a native of a country, you just have to say you mention the country's name, then add Ni to it. So if you want to say you are a Kenyan, you say Meye Kenyani. If you want to say you are a Zimbabwean, you say Meye Zimbabweani. So it goes like that. So any word that the NI in terms of relation to person comes, so NI means person. So NI identifies something. In other instances, if you also want to say I'm a policeman or policewoman, you say me a police me. So if you are a banker, me a bank me. So the ni identifies a person. So that's what we have in ni. Any questions? Do anybody have a question? Any question for anybody? I don't think so. So let's a quick recap. So how to check up on someone in Chi. If you meet any Chi person in Ghana, the person is likely to, we will not be doing the greetings today because we've done that in our other sections. So we have Eteseng. Eteseng means how are you in English. And the response to Eteseng is just a means it is good, or I'm okay, or it's okay. So it is saying yeah. But you have a longer version where you can actually say my body is okay. So you go by mehuye. So it is saying mehuye or yeah. Then if you want to
is Mahoye like, is that the like, say if I'm not doing well, or if I'm doing, is it like more of a response based upon health than it is based upon I'm good?
No, it's based on I'm good. So mehuye, me is me, hu means self, the body, and ye means good. So I'm good. But if you want to say you are not good, you have to add an N to the Y. So if you are not good, you say me, hu, ye. So this I'm not good. So the N is the negative. So this one negates the sentence. But if you are good in affirmative, you say mehuye. If you are not good, you say mehunye. You just add to the verb ye. So ye is a verb here like an adjective, mehuye, I'm not good, kind of thing. So mehuye means I am good. And this one is the longest version. If you want to just say I'm okay, or the shortest version, you just say yeah, then it means you're fine.
So that's interesting because in Spanish is for like so I'm okay. It's así. Or you can say sometimes you could just say así. But in Spanish it's así. It's like so I'm okay. So
okay.
In tree it's what is it again? In tree?
In tree is mehuye or
Mehuye.
Yeah, that's the response to how are you.
It's así. I'm okay.
Yeah, so that's the affirmative response for how are you. And in tree, if the person is even sick, the person is likely to tell you I'm good. Then the person will proceed to tell you that I'm also sick. So I can, how are you? Even if I'm sick, I can say mehuye. Now so means I'm good, but I have a pain in the leg or in my bones. So literally, the person is either if it's even okay or not okay, you're likely to say I'm good. So the norm, that a year and mehoye kind of thing, and also it's some sort of religious kind of thing, yeah.
In Aye, which is EYE, that would be the CSC, the so. I'm fine. I'm good.
CSC,
That's like the short version. Okay. I did have a question from our guest over in YouTube. She wants to know, how do you say how much is this? How do you say that?
Okay. So you say you're saying. So how if you want to ask how much is this, you say.
Do you want to erase your chalkboard, or we want to keep that up?
Is this one okay?
Yeah, it's fine. If you want to erase it, and whatever you want to do.
Yeah, so I will keep erasing them, the ones that we've done. So how much is this? We have a longer version and also a shorter version. So if you want to ask how much is something, I presume you are looking at that thing and you are also pointing. So you say a yes saying, it means how much is it? So if you are buying something and you want to say how much is this, you say a yes saying.
Here's a question. Here's a question. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I really don't, but it's like right on top of my head. So ASN, say if I'm like, say if you're at the market and you kind of want to play the game of kind of trying to figure out if how much you want to pay for something. Does your tone matter? Like, if I'm kind of like, ASN, which how much is this? Or do your change the tone? There's a tone of how you're asking, does that change? Because in some cultures and some languages, your tone makes a difference.
Yeah, so tone actually in this sense will not make much of a difference. But the only difference it makes is it shows politeness. So if your tone is, your pitch is high, then you are not being polite. So sometimes if you want the thing at a reduced price, it depends on how you say it. So you're saying then the person will welcome you well. But when your tone is very high, so it depends on the manner you say it. But then tone will not play a huge role in this, except that if you want to be polite, then you say it in a manner that the person will know that you are being polite. But then it's just purely politeness in terms of asking for the price of something. There are some words that the tone will bring about the difference in meaning. But then this one, there is no difference in meaning in response to tone. But then it only shows politeness. So you're saying. But if you also want to mention the thing's name, the name of the thing, you can say, you mention the thing's name first, then you add a saying. So I can say, akutu no yeah saying. Akutu no yeah saying. It means how much is the orange? How much is the orange?
Akutu is the orange, right?
Yeah, so akutu is the orange.
Now, would that also be orange as the color as well? Because they share the both same name. So color, like orange color and also orange fruit. Is that the same?
we have a different, they are different. So
Okay.
our Akutu is different from the color. We have a different name to orange.
Got it.
Yeah, so we're learning about orange colors too as well. Mhm. And actually,
Perfect.
we don't have, yeah, so we going there. We don't have name for all the colors, but then all colors that look like the same color. So all shades of red are red, right? So that's the name that we give to all of them. So if orange looks like yellow, we're calling it yellow in our native language. If it looks like red to you, we're calling it red in our native language.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. You said Akutu. No, you say.
Great. So
So
no is
the no there stands for?
the determiner there.
Oh, yeah.
So in linguistic analysis, I should have been, so if I write Akutuno, you're saying, then I write orange like this, then and I know I write there, then yeah is, then saying is how much. Yeah.
Sure.
So Akutu is orange, no is there. So if you want to say the man, like in tree, in English, the man, tree will be papano. Papano. So we have our syntax is different. So English, the determiner will come first, and then now will follow. But in tree, the noun will come first, then the determiner will follow. You understand? So the man, we say papano. So no stands for there, and man is papa. So Akutuni is saying how much is the orange. So in tree, the determiner will be preceded by the noun, unlike in English, where the noun will be preceded by the determiner. Okay. And yeah, and so thank you for your questions. So if I want to say thank you for your questions, so basically I will say medasi. So medasi means thank you. So medasi means thank you. So if you are thanking somebody in tree, you say medasi. And medasi is like a sentence that we've brought them together. So there are a lot of things going on medasi. So me is me. The DA first means sleep. The asi means down. So literally medasi means I sleep under you, like I could talk to you. And if you do that to somebody, you are showing respect. So you are thanking the person. So that's how we conceptualize thanking. So if you want to say thank you, literally say, I beg you, I sleep under you, or I could talk to you. So that's how we say medasi. But you can also say medawo asi. That's the longer version. But the shortest version is medasi. So that's how our language works. There are a lot of things that we have the formal, or so if you like, the longer version, and also we have the informal one, if you like, the shorter version. So medasi, the short form of thank you, as in medawo asi. So the longer version.
Sorry. Here's a question. So in some language, like in English, and also let's say in Spanish, like we all, like thank you all, for example. Like I think in Spanish, one we all is nosotros, right? In English, we have like a we all or something like that. So does medasi cover we all, or is it just thank you direct versus thank you all? Is there a thank you all?
So medasi actually is one. So so this is the longer version. Thank you. And this one is for one person. Right. So if you want to thank two or more people, you still have the same thing. But then the wo will change to mo. So the WO means one person, as in you, the singular pronoun, and the MO means the plural pronoun. So you still have this medamwasi. So you have thank you all, medamwasi. So when you are thanking one person, you can go with the short form as in medasi. But when you're thanking a lot of people, one or two, you say medamu asi.
So could we deduce that wo means I and mo means we, right?
Yeah, wo means you one plural, and mo means you wo means you singular, and mo means you plural. So I and me, I and we. As in,
I and we. Okay, got it. Thank you.
yeah. And there's also a respond. You can also respond back. So if you want to respond back to medawase, it's a thank you, medawase. Then you also want to respond. You can just repeat the same thing. And if you want to repeat the same thing, there's something you have to say before you repeat the same thing. You say me too, thank you, like me too, right? So English will be me too, but if you have me, so. So if I say to you, medawase, and you want to also tell me thank you too, you also say menso medawase. So it goes with also this. So if you thank them and the person also say menso medawase, it goes like that. So thank you, you don't just say thank you to in tree. So if I tell you medawase, you won't just say medawase. I will tell you, if I'm telling you, I will say medawase. But if you are responding, you have to say me enso. So enso means two, as in me too. Me too, thank you, literally. So you have me too. So me too, I thank you. Got it. So if I'm thanking you, I'll just say medawase. Then you have to say me too, medawase, which is menso medawase.
Is that the version of you're welcome? Because in Spanish it's gracias and it's de nada, right? So was that the version of you're welcome?
Yeah, it's also another version of you're welcome.
But not it's not a quabe because that's a great right.
It's not proper. It's not proper.
I know. I'm just messing.
So aquaba is used when you've traveled and you are back.
Right.
So,
I'm just messing.
Yeah. So we have aquaba means welcome. Yeah, welcome. And let me deduce or let me explain the aquaba. So aquaba means it's a sentence. So I'll be using this as in ko, the awesome, ako, aba. And these two words means to go and come. So ko means go, and aba means come. So it's go, come. And we have the they are the perfective. So you've gone and you've come back. So that is the meaning of the at the beginning of the ko and also the ba. So that's how we conceptualize welcome. So it is ako aba. The person has been somewhere and the person is back. So we join these two words together and now we have ako aba. We spell it as ako aba, which means welcome. So if you want to tell somebody welcome and the person has not traveled and back, you not be using welcome. Right. So you not be saying ako aba. So ako aba is strictly being away for a while and also coming back. That means aquaba, which is welcome. That's why at our international airports, it used to be there. Aquaba means welcome. Those who traveled and back means welcome. And the response to aquaba is not I thank you or other greetings. Somebody tells you aquaba, you respond by saying thank you, medawase. So also repeat aquaba. You just say thank you. So if I say Sheila Akwaba, then I want to hear Medase or Medawase, right? So that's. I don't know. Are there any questions?
Let me check the chat to see if there are any questions. I think we're good. I think we're good on questions. Did anyone else have any questions? Perfect. So thank you so much for your time. This was over 10 minutes. We did more than 10 minutes, and that's perfectly fine. Again, we start our modules this Saturday, and we're so excited to start the Saturday to learn everything that we learned here today. And hopefully, well, not hopefully, we will learn a lot more. So I'm very excited. And if you guys have any questions, remember, you can always email us at resplendenceaf@gmail.com. And we'll see you around the bend, which is Saturday. Bye, everyone.